It's Saturday, August 17th, 2024. I'm TC Kirkham, and this is the Kirkham Report. Hey, TKR peeps and peepettes. I'm TC Kirkham. Welcome to this week's Kirkham Report on TKR Video Central. Got a lot going on the last couple of weeks. We'll go over it over the next few minutes as I tell you about the pickups and all the crazy stuff going on around here. But right now, let's get to the meat of the show, all of the cool pickups over the last couple of weeks. Got some great pickups from my pals Dawn and Mary over at Two Hip Chicks, as usual, through their various sales with New England Cajun Roots Reseller and on their Whatnot channel. Lots of great stuff. I picked up 4 LPs from them, 2 of which have been recently featured. Dawn has a new show running every Wednesday at noon called Weird Album Wednesday. And she plays the whole album, and I listen to them, and I'm like, I want one of these. I already wanted anyway, and the other one is just my type of thing because it's Muzak. The first one is that Muzak album, John Clegg and his orchestra, Music for Nervous People. Love that title. It's basically easy listening music on the classic RCA Victor label from the 1960s. Great stuff. All the way around, classic songs and can't be beat. The other one is also part of that group. Oops, I don't want that to fall off. Let me put this down over here. There's a lot going on, a lot of rumors, a lot of changes. The real story of this woman has never been totally figured out because there's so many different things said about her. But I love the voice, and I love the music I had by her already on the Ultra Lounge series. And loved the whole album when Dawn played it a couple weeks ago on Weird Album Wednesday. This is Yema Sumac and Legend of the Sun Virgin. Let me get that centered there on Classic Capital. Now, she claimed to be a reincarnated Mayan princess, I think it was, or Aztec. There are some that think she was just an American named Amy Camas, which is Yema Sumac backwards. I honestly don't know. But the music is phenomenal, and her voice is phenomenal, and this is great to have. I've wanted this for years, so that's definitely great. The other 2 are more contemporary. I picked this up. I thought I already had it, but I didn't. I have the singles, but not the full album. Dan Hartman, I Can Dream About You from 1984. Of course, the I Can Dream About You. Oh, that's not showing up well. Gotta get a way to get these lights fixed. This has his hit single from the movie Streets of Fire. Also, the follow-up singles, We Are Young, and I think Second Nature is on here too. Great stuff from Dan. We lost him way too young. And finally, if you saw our Finding Your Music Mojo with our special guest, Ben Minot from Oddity Archive, we talked about sound-alike records. That is this one. This is, one of those. I haven't listened to it yet, so I'm sure it's just as good as most of those are. Music from the movie as performed by Studio 78 FM. This features music from the film FM, Featuring FM, Tumbling Dice, Cold as Ice, Night Moves, We Will Rock You, Livingston Saturday Night, Just the Way You Are, Lido Shuffle, and Life in the Fast Lane, done by studio mock-ups of the songs. I always get a kick out of these. These are always fun to hear. Now, let's get to the whatnot stuff. Some individual singles I picked up. Turn this on so you can see them better. And I think that a lot of these were stuff. Well, this one actually I got that for a prize. This was stuff I hadn't heard of or that I had but didn't have on a 45. I only had it on an album. And I couldn't wait to get them. And some of them were just I didn't even know existed. Couldn't resist. This is one of those I had on an album, but I have never had the 45. This is Far From Over, Frank Stallone. Oh man, what is wrong with my camera? Is completely out of position today. Let me see if I can fix this a little bit. There we go. I did not know Rod did a cover of this song. I loved what I heard. This is Rod Stewart and How Long. Picture sleeve helps sell that. And I had the album of this, but I never had the single. Tommy Shaw, Girls with Guns. Always loved that song. That was his first solo hit after Styx went on what they thought was a breakup, but turned out to be just a hiatus. And this one I picked up because I love this lady. She is fantastic. And just really an amazing voice. This was out from her 1969 album, Astrud Gilberto and Holiday. This is a Verve promo. Love her voice. She passed away, I think, last year or earlier this year. Tremendous loss to the industry. Now, this past week I picked up a couple more. This is a classic instrumental. If you are a beautiful music person, you'll know this song when you hear it. A Walk in the Black Forest, Horst Jankowitz Whiskey. And there is his Mercury sleeve. And a UK pressing of Is This a Love Thing by Radio. This is on red vinyl. Very cool. And is a UK pressing with a picture sleeve. It's a bit tattered, but that's cool. I knew that going in. Don also sent me a picture sleeve. I have this already. This was my my win on the spinner a couple weeks ago. Just a Song Before I Go from Crosby, Stills and Nash, which I think was 1977, if I remember right. And of course, I picked up the Pile-On last week. I actually did not get it this week. I did bid, but I let the other person grab it because there was a lot of stuff I already had. But last week's, there's a lot of stuff. There's some stuff I have, but mostly I don't. And it's a nice pickup all the way around. Going to go through these really quickly. Bowling Green, the Everly Brothers. The original single release of The Little Drummer Boy, Harry Simone Choir and Chorus. Or Chorale, excuse me. It Keeps Right On a Hurtin', Johnny Tillotson. Dixie and Yankee Doodle. I think this is made for kids. By the Sandpipers with Mitch Miller in his orchestra. This absolutely looks like it's a kid's record. It's on Golden Records. RCA Red Seal, back in the day when RCA put certain types of music on certain color vinyl. O Come All Ye Faithful and O Little Town of Bethlehem by Mario Lanza. Who Am I? Petula Clark. Well, you're Petula Clark, you silly thing. Ready to Take a Chance Again, Barry Manilow, which I have, but this is a different label, so different pressing plant. Shop Around, Captain and Tennille. You're My World, Helen Reddy, which I've never had on single before, only on album. One of my favorite covers of all time, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, Elton John. 3 Times the Lady, the Commodores. Third Rate Romance, the Amazing Rhythm Aces. If Ever You're in My Arms Again, Peebo Bryson. Turn Around, Look at Me by the Vogues. Please, Mr. Postman, the Carpenters. I Love the Way You Love, Marv Johnson, excuse me. Boy Watchers Theme, and Yo-Yo Puppet Song by Al, He's the King, Hurt. Steve at Value Vinyl's ears are burning right now. Record preview, coming attractions, I See the Moon and All Alone, the voices of Walter Schumann. Again, this is that beautiful music type stuff. More Than I Can Say, Leo Sayer. Only 16, Dr. Hook, which I've never had. Always liked that song, though. Like the Sam Cooke original, too. My Love and Little Me by Margie Bowes, or Bowes. I don't know her. It's on Hickory Records. It's in the book, Johnny Standley. Frankie and Johnny, Elvis Presley. And Caribbean by Mitchell Tarak. Quite a few of these I don't know, and they'll be fun to explore. Of course, I haven't had time to do that yet. I haven't gotten to half the 45s I've gotten from Don and Mary. But you can get 45s and more from Don and Mary. They are on all week long. Don and Mary over at Two Hip Chicks on YouTube are on Tuesdays and Thursdays with Chick Chat. Tuesday is regular chat. Thursday is estate sale bingo. Lots of fun. That's at noon Eastern. They're on Whatnot Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Come over and join us. They play the songs. We get to hear them. If you bid and they win, you get the whole song. If not, they stop after a minute and move on. Great stuff from them. And of course, they are on every Wednesday with New England Cajun Roots Reseller on his Hump Day auction every Wednesday afternoon at 1. Dawn is also posting her 45 play grade sessions every Sunday at noon, and Weird Album Wednesday every Wednesday at noon. Great stuff. Dawn and Mary, thank you again for the wonderful pickups. My August black box shipment is here. So I've scored it, haven't looked in it, don't know what's here. We'll see. Black Box Record Club is, I think I'm paying 120 or 130 every 3 months for 2 albums a month. 9 times out of 10 they have not been disappointing. And they've been something I really wanted. So we'll see what happens. This month, let's see what we got here. Oh gosh, they're packed in here tight. Let's see. Okay, good, right out of the box. And numbered too. Woo! Tangerine Dream, Out of This World. In Loving Memory, compiled by Bianca Ferose Aquade. This is number 682 out of 5,000. So it is numbered. I have not opened it yet. It is a double record and was released in 2015. I am a sucker for Tangerine Dream. Love their music, so that's going to be awesome. Let's see what else we have this month. Oh, good Lord, really? Oh, that's help. Well, this appears to be by the Wallows. I love that. I like them. Uh, I does that say remote? Honestly, I can't read. The Wallows, at least, is somewhat readable. Um, 5 tracks, so that means this is an EP or colored or etched or something. I know they do a lot of special stuff. The Wallows are an alt pop band led by Dylan Minnette, actor who was done a whole bunch of stuff in the last few years. And I've actually gotten into them. I didn't like their early stuff. This is probably the early stuff. This is 2020, so this is their earlier stuff. So I'll have to listen to this again. I like their more recent stuff, but this one I'm not sure about. Yeah, let's take a look at this. I know that they do a lot of weird special things with their stuff, so let's see if we have any of that here. Carefully slide my blade into it if I can. It's so well done here. There we go. Oops. Oh, it does have a lyric sleeve, so that's good. Oh, it is on colored vinyl. It is on pink vinyl. And yes, I was right. It has an etching of the title on the back. I don't think it's going to show up because of the lighting. All 5 songs are on one side. On pink vinyl. That's very cool. And it also has a lyric sleeve. And photos. If you don't know who they are, this is what they look like. Yeah, okay, that's very cool. I like that. Let's see. I don't see a download code in there, so that's not surprising. It's a major label. So, we'll slide that back in. And the same with this. Ow. Nothing like slamming your hand into the microphone stand. Trying to do something. So that's remote from the Wallows. I guess that's remote. I can't. It looks like. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'll have to look it up. But I'll definitely probably enjoy that as well. Oh, there's the stickers. Get rid of that box. Yeah, I had a pile of boxes I got to get rid of. This month's stickers are Wallows. That makes sense, doesn't it? Oop. Well, there's John Lennon lyrics from Imagine. I'm not going to pick it up. Idols. Butterfingers. And Pink Floyd. Paramount Theater. Doesn't give a year on this, does it? It's a reproduction of a poster. Friday, October 22nd. I was just laughing at some of the prices. We were looking at some of these old. We have this. We get this. We get a few channels that have old advertising on them on YouTube. Kim and I both get a kick out of it, and seeing poster for David Bowie with front row seats going for $650 from 1972. I mean, really? Okay, that's crazy. So that's Black Box for this month. Thank you, Black Box, and I think I'm going to enjoy these. I know I'll enjoy the Tangerine Dream. We'll have to experiment and see how the Wallow sounds. That is Black Box for the month of August. I haven't done a shout out for a while. I need to do one here from my pal CalicoSilver. Jeff is back. He took some time off from videos. He was recovering from his back injuries and back surgery and stuff. Um, he came back with this great series of what he's calling his best friend discs. He has like 300 of them all together that he listens to all the time, and he narrowed it down to his top 50. And it was a lot of fun to watch. It's a series of 8 or 9 videos, and he's very passionate about what he is. It's like me. I'm the same way. I have these stuff I listen to all the time and stuff I listen to occasionally, and there's stuff I'm just not in the mood for occasionally. I thought this was a great series, and like Richard McCook's recent series where he went through his whole collection, he's inspired me to maybe try and do something like that down the road. I don't know. I love Jeff. He is just one of the funnest, coolest people on the vinyl community. His sense of humor is hilarious, and I enjoy watching him immensely. So if you haven't been over to CalicoSilver lately, please go check him out. He is back making videos again on the odd occasion, and this series is something I know you'll enjoy. Check you out later, Jeff. Okay, so where was I last week? Well, I took last week off for a reason. We were doing some technical stuff. I went and picked up some equipment while I was off. I had a vacation a couple weeks ago. I picked up some new equipment. I picked up a new camera during Prime Day. And I went to get some equipment in Micro Center to get it installed. Well, my computer, I have this wonderful, supposedly super compatible, super wonderful gaming computer that I bought about a year and a half ago. And it is a pain in the ass. It really is. I don't game. I do a lot of video production. I told them what I was doing with it, and they recommended this particular machine, said it was very robust, would be able to handle any plug-and-play thing I could stick into it, could handle hubs out the wazoo. Well, I bought 2 new hubs, powered hubs, one that I was going to put all my drives on, and the other one I was going to put all my cameras on. I have 3 of them now. It didn't work out that way. The hubs are not liked by this machine. I don't care what they told me when I bought the machine. It does not like hubs. I have a hard time. It does have one hub hooked up to it already, and it works okay. I have to keep switching things around occasionally. But these are brand new, top of the line hubs. They were expensive. They are powered. There's no excuse for this computer to be a pain in the ass. And it is. It refuses to see anything connected to either one of these hubs. I tried every which way but loose. So I naturally talked to my computer expert, Dawn, over at Two Hip Chicks. She suggested I get a couple of PCI cards, which I'm working on, to put in the computer. I've got to make sure I have room for them in the computer. I think I do. I think I have 4 free slots, so it should be okay. So I'm going to do that and go that direction. But in any case, so I have these 2 hubs that are useless, although I'm sure Kim can use them on the laptop or on the old computer when we get it set back up. Because I had no problem with hubs on the old computer. None. I had 4 of them. It's just this damn computer. But in any case, that slowed down my work considerably this week. Wasn't able to get a lot of production done with this kind of production where I'm actually hosting stuff because of the camera. I wanted to wait till the new camera could premiere. And it saw the new camera. It's plugged into the old hub for about a minute, and then it disappeared, which is the way that hub is. So I'm waiting to get everything set up. The new camera, if you are curious, is one of these awesome Osbot Tiny 2 lights. I saw this on Nutty, and I love this. It has controls. I might actually be able to fix all the lighting, because the Brio doesn't like letting me try and fix the tones and stuff. I've played with every setting I have on it, on camo, on everything I use, and all I want is this to be background and me to be in the foreground. And I mean, I like what it does. I love the lighting setup. That was part of the reason I redid the room, but it's still not doing what I want. I still don't have the curtains up yet either, which I need to do. But I was fit to be tied last weekend, so it was a trying week. Now I got through the regular stuff this week, but I still have a lot of stuff that's coming that'll be premiering, I think, over the next 2 weeks as I finally get things settled down. I definitely have one new thing coming a week from today that I will inform you about through a video later in the week. I have to make sure it's going to work first. It's one of those types of shows I need to test before I load it. And I think you'll like it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And I hope that everything, when I finally get everything up and running, that you will enjoy it all. That's all I care about. That you are listening and enjoying and watching and enjoying and having fun, finding new music and listening to classics and just saying, wow, this stuff is really fun. That's all I want to do. So anyway, that's what happened last week, and I apologize for not being here on TKR last weekend, but it couldn't be helped. And hopefully I'll be able to get this other stuff done in the next week, or it may be another weekend off next week. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But in any case, that's what's going on. Technically, I wanted to keep you informed. That is going to do it for this week's show. I've got all kinds of stuff coming in the next couple of weeks. I've told you all about the stuff I've got planned. I don't need to tell you about that anymore. Needless to say, when I have camera issues, the other stuff that I do with no cameras, that are like the countdown shows and stuff, those are not a problem. I get those done easily. But I'm also still working out bugs with the voiceover program I bought for the Mixcloud stuff. That's coming. And everything else is finally settling into place. And I'm really hoping this coming week with this current camera, unfortunately, will be the week for everything to be back. We'll see what happens. I also want to say a special shout out to everyone who watches TKR's Video Central. I have passed 700 subs as of last week. We're on the road to 1,000 by the end of the year. And as of August 14th, 85,000 views according to vidIQ. Thank you all so much. My subscription rate is growing at about 5 to 6 a week, and I really appreciate that. I cannot thank you guys enough for passing the word around and getting more people involved, because, hey, that's what I'm here for. Having all kinds of musical fun with all different genres. And I'm hoping it's to your liking. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do it. If you have, like I said, thank you so much. This rise in subscribers on a regular basis has been thrilling. Be sure to like and share what you're watching, and don't forget to leave a comment. I need those comments to know how I'm doing. I have a lot more planned for an expansion of this show and other shows coming, and I love comments on everything I post, and I appreciate them. Don't forget to join me for all the various shows throughout the week, all the countdown shows, all the hosted shows, the Daily Obscuria. A lot more coming where that's from, and I hope that you will enjoy it all. I enjoy doing it for you, and I'm hoping you will enjoy it in turn. I'm using that word a lot. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. I think life needs some enjoyment right now, given all the situation of the world and all the crazy stuff that goes on with, and just everything from everyday news to politics to entertainment, garbage. You got to have some fun in your life, and that's what I'm hoping to provide you. In any case, until next weekend, on this show, when I will be here again, hopefully, with a new camera. I am TC Kirkham, TKR Video Central. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great week. I will see you on the interwebs. Ciao, baby.